In a deep, lush forest lived a tiny bird named Shaku. She was beautiful, playful, and full of kindness. Her feathers sparkled like golden sunlight, and her voice, it sounded like a sweet melody. Shaku lived with her mother on an old banyan tree. Every day, she would fly around, play with butterflies, talk to the flowers, and admire her reflection. In the river, she dreamed big. She wanted to explore the world, to fly higher than the clouds. One day, she asked her mother for permission to travel far, but her mother gently said, "Dear child, the world is big and full of dangers. You are still too young." But Shaku was stubborn. That night, quietly, she flew away from her nest and thus began her journey. She flew over mountains, crossed rivers, and visited busy cities. She was full of joy meeting new birds, seeing new places, learning new things. But one day, she arrived in a strange city. The sky was filled with smoke. There were few trees, and the buildings stood tall and lifeless. There was no clean water, no fresh food. Some children threw stones at her. Others tried to catch her and put her in a cage. For the first time, Shaku felt fear. Her wings grew tired, her body got weak, and her heart full of sorrow. She missed her mother. She collapsed in a lonely garden, too weak to fly. Tears welled up in her eyes, and then a little girl saw her. Gently, she gave Shaku water from her bottle, held her softly, took her home and cared for her for several days. The little girl looked after Shaku. She fed her, kept her warm, and spoke to her with love. When Shaku recovered, the girl opened the window and said, "Greater than go, little bird. You are free, but return to your mother. She must be missing you dearly." Shaku's eyes filled with tears. With a grateful heart, she flew away. On the way back, she remembered everything she had seen and learned. The mountains, the rivers, the joy and the pain. She realized something important. Freedom is precious, greater than, but it must be guided by wisdom and love. After many days, she reached her old banyan tree. There, her mother was waiting. Worried, eyes full of tears, she hugged Shaku tightly and said, "My child, you're finally back." Shaku replied, "Mama, I've seen the world. I've suffered, I've learned it. And now, I've come back, greater than for good." Shaku was no longer the same little bird. She was wiser, more caring, and full of stories. She opened a tiny school for young birds in the forest, taught them about life, dreams, and courage. And she would often say, "Greater than life is a flight, yes, but the wings must be of wisdom and